Alright, what's up YouTube? So as you can see there, I made a little trip to Harbour Freight. As y'all remember a while back, the Craftsman, my good compressor, 2 horsepower, it took a shit on me, so I ended up having to go to Harbour Freight and get a few things. One thing I got was a new, it's a small compressor, but it'll do the job for what I need. It says it's 3 gallons, 100 max working PSI, and 1/3 running horsepower. So it'll do normal household stuff. It'll definitely be fine for RC. It says you can intermittently use it for nail guns and paint sprayers and stuff like that. So it's nothing big, nothing fancy, nothing expensive. It was 60 bucks at Harbour Freight, and I had a 20% off coupon, so I went ahead and got the digital caliper. I've been wanting to get one of these. 14 bucks for the 4-inch. It was 14 bucks for the 6-inch too, but the reason I didn't get it was because I don't need a 6-inch. A 4-inch is fine on the caliper, usually just doing bearings or you know, shock, make sure my shocks are spaced evenly and things like that. So I've been wanting one. It comes with a little case, and it's a metal caliper, so it will it'll do what I want it to do. There was another one for 9 bucks, but it was composite, it was plastic, so I'm glad I went with this one. It's a better one. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and get some running videos later, but I got some honeydew stuff to do. I gotta replace the faucet in one of the bathtubs. It wasn't supposed to be here till Wednesday, but it got here today on eBay. So there's the compressor, 60 bucks, Harbour Freight. I also got this polishing wheel because you know, I'm working on my buddy's T-Max, or T-Bag as Muggy says, and I deanodized the chassis. It's not perfect. I missed one spot right there, but I want to polish it up. I use it was blue, you know, that Traxxas blue. Deanodized it with Easy Off, but if you deanodize anything, make sure you use actual Easy Off, because the dollar store shit, it's not good enough. It won't work well enough. And then I polish it up with some others, mag and aluminum polish. Alright, well, anyway, on that, and I got a lot of work to do on that for him. I got a new cooling head for him for free. One of my buddies at the hobby shop. Thanks, Phil, I appreciate it. And we're going to deanodize this too. We're going to be all chrome and black. I did replace the bearing, both bearings in the little TRX 3.3. Came out pretty good. And here's one of the old bearings. I think this one's still good, but I went ahead and did both of them for him. And then we're going to RIT dye all the gray to black. But anyway, that's enough of the Traxxas shit for y'all. Again, y'all know it's not mine. I'm doing it for a buddy. It's all good. He does have these Proline trenchers though, and I wouldn't mind running these on the LST. You guys go back to 17 millimeter. I run 23 millimeter right now, but there's the LST. She's still damn, what happened to my cable? What the hell? I know I paid the bill. But anyway, there's the LST. All I've done is put my after run through it. I haven't cleaned anything up yet. Try and get that done today, but I got some honeydews. I got to repair that faucet, and then when my wife gets off of work, I promised her I'd take her out to eat. So I want to get this run. I did use the bump box last night. I didn't do it on camera because I never used one, and I'm trying to familiarize myself with it. I guess on the even shows in the instructions for the buggy, you can only use the front 2 pins on it. So that's what we're gonna do. You just have to make sure it's lined up good, but I got it all dialed in. And the stock carburetor that came with this 454, I cleaned it and oiled it and everything. Went over everything on it. The engine runs good. I already fired it up, but I had to take the carburetor off of the brand new Dynamite 0.28 Big Red. I mean, this engine's just barely been broke in, if not all the way. So I took the original low C carburetor off it. I just stuck it there for now, keep stuff out of it. But took the carburetor off of it and put it on this one. Everything matches up. I mean, I could use the crank, the head button, all of it. But what I did is a long time ago I had bought a brand new Mach 2.6 Mach 2.8 turbo head conversion for one of the Big Reds, so I went ahead and just put it on here. So this does have a turbo head. It fired up. I've got it to idle and everything. I had a lot of oil in there from when I rebuilt the engine, when I cleaned it all, so I had to get all that blown out first. Once that got out, I got her idling pretty steady and dialed in to where she'll fire up pretty easily. So hopefully in a little while, once I get some of these honeydews done, we can fire it up on the bump box. So I'll probably be doing another video later on this afternoon. But let me get some of this other stuff done real quick. Let's unbox this compressor real quick and check it out. So let me put y'all up here. I got a tripod for the GoPro. Alright, so let's do it. Alright, hopefully y'all can see right there. I really like this new caliper. Muggy called it a micrometer. I'm not sure. Micrometer, caliper. I'm not sure what you call it. It says caliper on the box. Alright, let's bust this thing open. I need to get me a hatchet like Bodegel. I got a really nice knife, but I need to sharpen it. Alright, what's in the box? Instructions. Central pneumatic, 3-gallon oilless air compressor. There it is. It doesn't come with any attachments or anything, I don't believe, but I have everything on my other compressor that I can use. And I love new shit. There it is. It's a compressor. It's got a little box up here that you can put you know, some of your attachments in there. Quick reference guide. Regulator knob. God, I can't see anymore, man. Anyway, closed drain. Well, I guess that's yeah, the drain cock on it, on-off switch. Alright, man. Reset button. It's pretty good. Now I need to figure out where to put it. The other one I stored it underneath the underneath my workbench over here. I'll probably just put it under there. I'd like to mount it up somewhere to where it's more accessible. I don't know. I'll have to take a look and see where I can mount this thing at. Maybe up top, then I'd have a hard time reaching it. Yeah, I'll probably just end up putting it back under the workbench again, unless I can find somewhere else. But anyway, that's it. Little trip to Harbour Freight. Pneumatic air compressor, less than 60 bucks. 3-gallon That other one was a 12 gallon. That Craftsman was a good one. I still may take it in and see what's wrong with it, see if I can get it fixed. But for now this will work, man. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go install a bathtub faucet in my bathroom, and then I'm going to start dyeing some of these parts. I need to have that done. This is not a free project, guys. I do things for people that I know. I charge a little fee for this entire breakdown, cleaning, a few little upgrades, new full force springs, the bearings. They're not ceramic. I wouldn't waste that on a TRX, but the new bearings, things like that. $140 to do all this. So he wants to take it with him out of town. He's leaving on the 29th, I believe. So I need to get busy on it. I got all the aluminum broke down. Got that done. I need to polish it out. So I'm gonna work on dyeing these parts today. I will run the buggy at some point today on the bump box. So look forward to that video. And man, that's an original XXL right there. I love that truck. Yeah, it's a monster truck, but she's badass monster truck. The biggest and the baddest. And she's pristine. She's in pristine condition. Like Muggy was saying about selling his Muggy, his XTM, same thing. I'd only sell this one for like 800 bucks, man. So, and that's with just a pull start, rotor start motor. 800 bucks is all I'd take for that, man. But I don't want to sell it. I'll keep this bad boy forever. Alright, guys, until later on this afternoon, I'm going to go take care of this business I need to tend to. My only day off today, and I got a full plate. So I'll check you guys out in a little bit. Later.